Hello, students, and welcome to U.S. History 1. I'm Dr. Northrop. I am your professor this semester. I'm looking forward to a wonderful semester ahead of us for this fall 2022 term. So this is U.S. History 1. This is a fully online class, and it is asynchronous, meaning you can complete this coursework at your own time, at your own leisure, and whatever time fits best for you. Please feel free to email me. I might not get back to you if it's in the middle of the night, but I will get back to you as soon as I am able to get your email. If it has been, let's say, over 24 hours and I haven't responded, shoot me another email and please feel free to remind me. I try to get back to students right away, but there are times that maybe something slips through. So I am definitely not ignoring you. Please email me back. Feel free to send reminders as well. Okay, let's get into this course just a little bit. So meaning that it's asynchronous, it is done fully on your own schedule. So you are free then to get ahead in this class. The whole semester will be open. You just cannot get behind in this class. So make sure that you can get ahead on these assignments, but don't get behind, because when something is due, that's a hard due date for that assignment. All right, let's get going into this course. So in order to access this course, you need to go to canvas.tccd.edu. The Canvas course will open and you can start looking around in it on August 15, but you cannot submit any materials until August 22. So you're able to maybe start drafting some responses if you want, but you can't submit anything on Canvas until August 22. But you're welcome to look around, kind of get acquainted, get familiarized with the course. And I definitely encourage you to do that if that fits your schedule. So this is what your homepage should look like when you get there. There'll be a dashboard with all your classes. Make sure to click U.S. History 1, and then you will see this homepage here with just a little bit like this is U.S. History 1. You're like, this is the right course. Wonderful. So to get started, you can click on the Start Here orientation, and then you'll see that this course is then divided into 4 units, and then there's a syllabus here. So make sure then to start with the Start Here orientation. If you don't like home pages and you want to just go straight to modules, you're welcome to do that as well. They're all the same. Now, don't let this overwhelm you. There's going to be a lot of things in your to-do list, but again, just bite off very small pieces in order to eat this entire course, if you will. Okay, so after you click on Start Here Orientations, it will then take you to modules for Start Here. If you are someone, I know some are going to skip straight and look at an assignment, but let's try to always just like start at the very beginning and work our way down. Now, whatever works best for you. So you can start with the orientation. Once the module closes, so once the due date passes, you will not be able to submit any work for that one. So make sure to get it in by the due date, unless there were really intense extenuating circumstances, which please email me for those. All right. So continue ahead, you'll see a little welcome. This is me. I am Dr. Chloe Northrop. I have a PhD in history from the University of North Texas, and I minored in art history. So you might see a little bit of art history in this class, just a little dabs here and there. So this is just a little bit. Now, if you're already on this page, you've already accessed the Canvas site. So good for you. Congratulations. Then make sure to mark down this email. If you want to communicate with me, that's probably the best way to do so. I'll also be on like MS Teams, so you can chat with that as well. But I would say email is probably the best. Time management, be successful in this course, and that is going to include then good time management for you to be successful in this course. Your textbook is OpenStax, meaning it is a free online textbook with the links in each of the modules. If you're having any trouble, there is a lot of resources for you here at TCC that you are already paying for because you are enrolled in this course. We have libraries, and you can go either virtually or in person if you would like to go to any of the libraries on any campus. And there's tech support if you have any technical issues going on. And there's other kind of support as well, which I believe is in an announcement if there's anything like that that you would need. Okay, so looking forward, make sure to read all these things on your own time. I'm going to just kind of keep moving through navigating the course. Say nice things to one another. A little bit about me. You can make sure to, I don't know why that picture isn't showing up. I'll get a new one. Okay, so here we go. You can watch this little video about me. I sent that in an email to you all. So if you didn't get that link, it's going to be right there as well. Okay. Here is your syllabus. Some of you would really like to download this. That's fine. Others would rather be able to look at it just on the screen. Any of that is fine with me. This is just your syllabus for the semester. It kind of has a breakdown. It's also available as an ICR as well. If that's something you would like to download. Whatever works best with you. Some people just open up the calendar and like to just cross things off the list. I welcome whatever method works best for you. And please share it with me if you have something that you do that really works well for you. Maybe you think it might help other people. Okay, so this is your first kind of assignments then for the course, and this is in the orientation part. So there's going to be 3 different things to do in the orientation. The first is the contract. It is not worth any points. I will have students email me asking where are my points for my contract. Sorry, it is just to turn it in and make sure that you are here in this course and kind of checking in, and it's a way for us to see if everyone's able to log in. And then there's an introduction icebreaker that is worth points. And then there's just a for fun survey, just kind of seeing what you kind of know about US history. Don't fret about that. It is, again, not worth any points. Okay, so moving ahead, you will see that the orientation part is due on August 28th. So the course starts August 22. This is all due by August 28th. But again, let's not wait till August 28th to start getting this done. Let's get it done right away. Okay, so being successful in online classes, all of this is good. Just, click next as you finish these different things and move on ahead. Okay, here's your student contract. Again, you'll be able to see this when the course opens, but you can't submit anything until August 22. So you can start right away, start the assignment, and you can then complete it then. This is, again, just for fun, just have a good time. And moving ahead. Okay, icebreaker. You are going to respond to this. Many of you have probably done something similar to this in an online class already. So just kind of introduce yourself. Let us get to know you. You're welcome to add a picture on the side over here. If you would like, I have a photograph myself. You can update that part there to update with your pronouns, or I think even like a preferred name in here as well. And if you need help with navigating any of that, please let me know and I'd be happy to steer you to the right person to assist you with anything like that. Then you're going to move on to Unit 1. So we have 4 units in this class, and they're broken into Unit 1, 2, 3, and 4. Each unit is going to cover different course materials. Each unit has the different folders inside of them, and then there's a unit exam at the end of each folder. So the first 4 folders are in Unit 1. So this is the beginning of the course, and we're going, as you see, from pre-contact through right up to the American Revolution or the American War of Independence, whichever camp you're in. So that is going to be due September 18th. So going ahead, you'll see, we'll kind of just go through a couple of these folders so you'll see kind of what it's like. So the first folder is going to also be due August 28th. So you have your orientation assignments, and then you have your first assignments, and this is due August 28th as well. So the first assignment is called Shifting Research in Native Americans. So what you're going to need to do is, as you're reading through the chapter, watching the course lectures, all of that, it's going to then guide you and help you answer the questions at the end of each folder. So going ahead, this lecture is recorded. I probably will be updating these this semester as well. This is from fall 2020, but I plan on updating these as the semester goes on. And if I'm ever recording live, I will let you all know, and you're welcome to just like pop in if you're available and watch me recording the lecture and participate. We might do, little like pop-up like quizzes or surveys as the class is going or something, again, just for fun. So I perhaps might be re-recording some of these, and you would be able to then attend them if it so fits your schedule. So I'll let you know when that happens and the method in which we're going to do that. All right. Going on, here are then, if you can go back to the modules and see, this is going to be all laid out. There's each of the things, and actually I think I'm going to go back just to kind of show you what it looks like, and then we'll go ahead again. So if you go back to your modules, this is kind of then laid out. So this is Unit 1 here, and each unit is going to have this folder broken down in this way. So there's going to be this pre-contact, and this kind of gives you the information that we saw before. What do you need to read? What do you need to do for this folder? When is it due? All of that is going to be in this kind of first little page, if you will, here. And then there's going to be the readings videos part. So lecture, a recording of a lecture, some of them might be older. I'm planning on updating them this semester, so you might be seeing new ones pop up, and I'll remove the older ones then. Then a link to ushistory.org, link to OpenStax, any readings you might have, and additional readings besides the textbooks. The textbook is OpenStax, so this could be the readings then that would go straight to then the assignment. So the reading, shifting research on Native Americans, right here, this is going to, along with the textbook and along with the lecture, will help you then with the assignment. And your first assignment is called Shifting Research on Native Americans. So let's look at this first assignment, and this is kind of going to be a blueprint for other assignments this semester. So it says, one of the main jobs of historians is to interpret the past by reviewing primary documents, scholarly secondary sources, and crafting an analysis of this research. After reading your text and reviewing the assigned materials, submit an analysis of the recent and ongoing research into pre-Columbian America. So basically, it's not just a summarization of the things you've read, but more of an analysis. Like, what did you learn? What did you kind of maybe think about Native Americans before this versus what do you know now? So I like kind of this like cause and effects. I like more an analysis than just like a regurgitation of what you read and a summary. I kind of want to know more, kind of a personalization for you. So this is 300 words. To get full credit, you need to submit your analysis of 300 words, and you also need to include your sources. In order to get full credit on these assignments, you need to include your sources. So make sure, and I do not care what method you use. Historians use Chicago, but in no way am I expecting you to learn Chicago. You can literally just list them at the end, whatever is best for you. Okay, so that is your first assignment, and a lot of these assignments are going to be quite similar to that kind of setup where there's going to be some kind of question and then you will answer them. So you see Unit 2, there'll be 2 assignments. This is going to be kind of that overview again, telling you what you need to do. So there's going to be these 2 assignments due, the things that you're going to need to learn in this thing, and then when it's due. So September 4 is for that second folder. Going down here, the 2 then assignments for folder 2. Replicated in folder 3, 2 assignments, folder 4, 1 assignment, because that same week you also have a unit exam. So let's go ahead now and look at your unit exam. So you do each week, you're turning in these weekly assignments. By the way, there are no multiple choice, there's no quizzes in here, it's just these assignments turning in. Then you get to your unit exam. So let's go to unit 1 exam. There it is going to be written. Sometimes there's going to be an essay, sometimes they're just short answers. So it just kind of depends on which test, what you'll see. So this first test is 4 short answers. So there's just going to be 4 paragraphs of your choosing. You're going to choose 4 different terms from this, and you are going to need to include who, what, when, where, and why. The who needs to be a specific person, what, when, where, and why. And then why is the most important part. That's what where most of your points are coming from. And that is then again your analysis, the historical significance. Why is this important? What does it mean? So you're going to then include that in your, you'll just upload it there. Now make sure to copy and paste, no, not copy and paste like plagiarize, but copy and paste your own text from like a Word document or whatever Google Docs that you're using and submit it in. I don't think you can submit on this files. It doesn't work somehow. It like has an error message when I see it. So make sure to just copy or paste. If you can submit a file, do that, but also include and copy and paste your text in there. Speaking of copying and pasting, though, we have to bring up plagiarism. You are not allowed to plagiarize in this course. It will result in a 0 for the assignment, and you will have 1 chance to resubmit and get partial credit. And after that, I will be turning you in to the academic care team for misconduct, basically. Make sure then that you are writing in your own words and I would also, if I were you, read through the assignment before you submit it. If you can't understand it when you read it out loud, chances are I might not be able to understand it as well. So make sure it is understandable for both yourself and me as well. Okay, so please do not plagiarize. You are welcome to incorporate sources by using quotations and all that. And if you have questions about that, there are plenty of resources that I can steer you towards regarding plagiarism. Okay, so that would be the first module. The second, third, fourth module are very, very similar. One thing I want to mention as well is at the end of each unit exam, you are also able to do an extra credit assignment. So extra credit is going to be a lot of different ways you can get extra credit. You can go to this document here and see all the different ways that you can get it. There are outside lectures that are like in-person places. There are online lectures. I'll be posting them in announcements too. Like just for example, Constitution Day is going to be coming up in mid-September. And so we'll have an event online for that. You sign on, you write a little thing about what you learned, you submit it in the next page, boom, you'll get extra credit. So wonderful for that. You can also attend museums if that's something you want. And then if you go to this Google site that's on the next page, there's a lot of recorded lectures from the past, so you are able to do that as well. Okay, so this is, let's go to our syllabus and just make sure that I've kind of covered everything for this course. I will also be submitting more videos throughout the semester, kind of just talking and explaining things as well. So hopefully if you have any questions, especially if I maybe get several questions coming in about the same thing, I'm happy to just either pop online and chat with you. If you have a question, we can set up a Teams meeting or something on Google Hangouts. And I'm happy to just kind of chat with you if you just want to maybe run some things by me or whatever. I am very happy to do that. Okay, so again, let's just make sure that we're kind of on the same page with the syllabus. Okay, so there's the 4 different units with these different assignments, kind of similar though to the ones that we went through in the first unit. They're all written, there are discussion boards, there are just submission things, kind of the journal things, unit exams. Responsible employee verbiage, please look over those. Confidential reporting, preferred name, extra credit, attendance. Oh, that's one thing I would love to also mention. Attendance in this class is based on timely submission of course materials. If you are not submitting your course materials on time, you will either be counted late or you will be counted absent if you're not submitting them at all. So if you get a very aggressive email from Tarrant County College, it is likely because you're not turning in assignments. So some students get very scared thinking that they're supposed to attend at a certain time. No, but it is based on submission of your course materials. We kind of covered academic integrity with the plagiarism chat. If you have any questions, this kind of goes into detail a little bit more. Yes, SAR as well. If you have a different ability and you need some kind of accommodations, please let me know right away so that I can make sure that we are having this class accessible for you. So there it is, the SAR kind of information there. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know and I'm happy to go through. Okay, this course, if you want to just kind of like look ahead, there's 3. This course is going to your final is due December 11th. So maybe mark this down on your calendar. I think if we click on the calendar for here, we're able to see it. Maybe not. Yes. Okay, so this is your calendar for this class. So as you see, it's due on Sundays, all these different assignments, and it's just going to kind of go through. So let me know if you have any questions about this class, and I am happy to answer them. And I'm looking forward to a wonderful semester with all of you. I will be popping on several times, maybe for some live sessions or anything like that. And I'm looking forward to getting to know you all a little bit better throughout this semester and having just a really great time ahead of us. Again, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to email me. I'll be on MS Teams to chat throughout the day. So yes, just let me know. And I look forward to just a great semester ahead. Fall 2022 is going to be really wonderful. I have a wonderful feeling about it. Okay, see you all later. Bye.